So I've been really excited to shoot this video because in just the last 2 weeks from reading books, 3 books in particular that I'm gonna share with you today, I have had a complete mindset reset. Wow, that sounds cheesy. But it's true. I have had a complete mindset transformation in just 2 weeks. And let me just kind of share this because you might be thinking, oh, I don't have time to read. No, you do. You just got to get off this phone more. Or you just got to get off this laptop more. Okay, because if you could just read like 20 minutes in the evening, 20 minutes in the morning, you don't even have to do that every day, but I'm finding that that is working for me every day. When I start my day with some good fuel, and when I end it with some good fuel, which is usually reading or a fun, lighthearted movie with my husband, I just am a better person all around. So I'm going to dive into these 3 books that I want to share with you. This is really going to be for women. Because if you are struggling, if you have had just like this running program and just this identity and just these feelings of not feeling good enough, like you always have to prove yourself, you have to meet this person's needs before your own, and you're just like at your freaking breaking point, you're like, enough is enough of the bullshit. Like I'm ready to prioritize myself, feel better mentally and emotionally, and physically, right? And spiritually, right? Maybe you want to, feel and become more successful too. Like you just want to have more time for you, right? And prioritize yourself as much as you do everyone else. I really think you're going to love these books. Okay. Real quick though, if you're brand new to my channel, welcome. My name is Nikki McMillan. I'm a life and confidence coach for women. And if you've been a subscriber for quite some time, welcome back. Thank you for watching another video. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into this. Do you remember Judge Judy? Judge Judy. Old school, right? So I'm 41. Let me think back when I was watching Judge Judy over 20 years ago. She wrote this book, Beauty Fades, Dumb is Forever, okay, in 1999. It's year 2025 as you're watching this video. I had no clue. So Judge Judy, if you haven't heard of her, she is in family court, a lawyer for family law. And a lot of her cases that would come in, like she had her own show because she was just this incredible woman. Like you never knew what she was going to say or how she was going to say it. She had her own Judge Judy family court show, and these people would just come in with these cases that were ridiculous. And a lot of it, the pattern had been these women just ending up with these deadbeats, right? And she was so passionate about her work. Like these were real cases, by the way. She's been so passionate about giving people justice where it's needed, and also really empowering women. She wrote 4 or 5 women empowerment books. I had no idea until I came across her the other day. Anyway, she wrote this book, Beauty Fades, Dumb is Forever. If you're someone that has just been through the ringer with unhealthy relationships, you have just been through the ringer of not feeling good enough, just really struggling with your self-worth, your confidence, believing in yourself, believing that you're worthy of more and deserve more. You've had this habit and this way of life to where you've always put yourself last. And now you're at a point, which is maybe why you're watching this video. Now you're at a point to where you're enough with the bullshit. You're ready to make some big moves. You're ready to really start taking your power back and living in alignment with your values and your goals, right? You're ready to cut the shit. Now, if you want a good laugh, but you want some real wisdom and truth bombs that you will have trouble putting down, and you need that surge of empowerment and self-belief, and courage and advice on why it's important to have boundaries, how to set them, what that looks like, what that sounds like, in addition to my videos. But come on, Judge Judy's Judge Judy. Get this book. You'll love it. You will love it. If you have a friend that's been struggling with relationships and self-worth and just giving our power away to men and just toxic people, gift this too. This is amazing. So smart. A lot of personal story in here in her own life. that will even surprise you, and you'll be able to read it super quick because it's hard to put down. So if you need that confidence boost, my love, that injection of, okay, like, it is safe to be me, it is safe to prioritize myself, it is safe to step into my power and start living in a way that feels good to you, this will help you. The next book that has really helped me to rethink how I like my habits and how I take care of myself and the things I do and the people I hang out with is this one right here. How to eat to change how you drink. Okay. Are you someone to where a big part of your social life is involved around drinking? It's involved around wine. No judgment. I mean, that was a big part of my life. Let's go out. Let's get a drink. Let's get a glass of wine. You want to meet up for a glass of wine or a cocktail? Like, yeah, of course. But ever since reaching my 40s, I'm 41 now, and having a 3-year-old, I don't recover the way that I used to. And it's just not worth it to me anymore to wake up feeling like shit. It's just not worth it to me anymore to age a lot faster and to not be super thrilled when I look in the mirror. And it's just not worth it to me anymore to be having like this high credit card bill from going out and having expensive drinks and expensive food, because everything is expensive now, right? And you feel awful afterward. So I have a lot of friends and family and just events that happen in my life that are definitely, revolved around drinking. Like, that's just what it is, wine. And it can be challenging. It can be scary. There could be a feeling like you're losing out part of life or process when you are really becoming curious about not drinking anymore or not making it such a regular habit. Like I'm thinking here, like if I go to Italy again, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have some drinks. I'm gonna have the wine in Italy, but just like on the weekly, like regular life, right, everyday life, I just don't feel like it's necessary, nor does it feel good physically or financially with my wallet, drinking once a week or twice a week. It's just not worth it to me anymore. But I need support around that. I need encouragement around that. And I need some hard data and facts around why alcohol actually isn't good for you. Why the one glass of red wine a night is actually a myth. That's not really a legitimate, good, justifiable scientific study. This is amazing. I love the author of this book too, Dr. Brooke Scheller, because she just talks about her own journey of drinking in her 20s until she was 30. And then she just had noticed some things and she started learning more about it. She's a nutritionist, and then she was getting, curious about sobriety. And then now she integrates both nutrition, how to really enhance this to not feel like you need a drink, to not feel like you have to go to this to feel good, how you can really do this around nutrition and just better lifestyle habits. So highly recommend if you're on that journey right now. And then the last book that I will be honest, it is The Gut-Brain Paradox by Dr. Stephen Grundy. Yeah, Grundy. This is definitely more scientific, not an easy read. These are definitely more easy read layman terms. This one's a bit more tricky. But there's some really good science and studies and hard data and facts in here about your gut brain, how there's a brain here in your gut, and how what's happening here really affects your mental health, and obviously your physical health. So I wanted to share these 3 books with you today here in my community here on YouTube, because I'm on this definitely like resetting my lifestyle habits now that I'm in midlife. And I'm going to be talking about this a lot on my channel. And if you are anything like me to where you want to reevaluate how you live, how you do, how you show up, and you're like afraid to do that, or you feel like it's going to be hard, I want to support you in that journey and share what I'm doing personally, and also the resources that I am, picking up and learning from. I want to share them here with you. So, yeah. That's it for you today. Was this helpful? Was this something that you needed to hear? Please let me know in the comments. Are you also like curious about sobriety, not drinking, and really just, replacing that habit with something better? Let me know. I would love to hear your story, or, where you're at right now with that. And also, yeah, any other books that have been helping you, definitely share that below too in the comments with all of us. That would be amazing. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, my love, and I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye for now.